Okay, Grey's Anatomy fandom, let's have ourselves a good old-fashioned season finale wedding. The 17th season is ending a little sooner than we'd like, but that's understandable because there are some things that we can't control. With this episode, this season becomes the second shortest season with 17 episodes after the first season, which I think had maybe 8 episodes. And although we've had to sadly say goodbye to 3 characters within the same season, that is DeLuca, Jackson and Jurassic, I do have to say that the writing for this season has been amazing. They showed what needed to be shown, they told stories that needed to be told, and we had a bunch of surprises. So let's see what happens in the season finale. I am scared because usually Grey's Anatomy puts me on the edge of my seat with its season finales, so I hope there is no gunman on the loose, or an explosion that happens, or a storm, or a plane crash. So let's watch.
People often ask what I've learned from surviving COVID. I know they mean well, but it's a really annoying question.
Okay, that is familiar music again. That music played a lot in season 11, I want to say.
It taught me that I'm still alive.
You very much are. April 2021!
Technically, I am rich. I own part of the hospital.
She does? Oh, is that because Alex left her his shares?
Oh, look, as residency director.
There she is, as the residency director. We love growth.
So you're gonna give Richard's speech, or did you write your own?
No speech.
No speech?
No.
See, Bailey is like the Grey's Anatomy fandom. She wants Meredith to recreate the Richard speech, even though I think she's talking about a different speech, but we know which Richard speech we want Meredith to recreate towards the end.
No. Okay, we admitted 10 patients last night with COVID symptoms. What are the statuses of all 10 patients?
Of course, she's the kind of teacher who does not need people's applause. She wants people to get to work.
I should get going. My sister is getting married.
Yeah, another Grey's Anatomy wedding. We can't have enough of them.
As long as we both shall live.
Oh, already vows have been exchanged.
Is there anyone here who objects to this union?
Oh, well, we do.
Yeah, we saw that.
This is broke. We want the world to see.
But it isn't safe right now, Nana Auntie. We can't do it that way.
Well, then wait. What's the hurry?
Couldn't they have had this conversation before they all got ready and dressed up? Why now? Such a waste of money. I mean, I'm pretty sure even this little setup took some amount of money.
I'll get the champagne.
Yeah, vodka, please.
Can I get the cake?
Alice.
They need me. I heard Earl took his pants off during arts and crafts twice.
Earl is trouble.
I don't have a lot of experience listening to lungs that have recovered from COVID, and I think it would be really beneficial to my education.
Get it, Perez. Get that. Listen.
Love.
That's his professional assessment. I love Perez.
And then just all the worst case scenarios started screaming in my head. I mean, not for her, for me, for my family, my son.
Let me just take a moment to appreciate the growth that we see here. I mean, just the fact that she is taking time to continue these meetings, even if they happen virtually. Amelia Shepherd, I love you.
And all the King's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
Aw, Mommy Joe.
I know you want to get started with a placement.
I've already got a family interested in fostering to adopt.
There's your family who's interested.
You want me to foster Luna?
Just on paper. I would do all of the work, all of the everything.
That is a brilliant idea. Oh, COVID test? I've had plenty of them for one lifetime.
How could this happen?
COVID's just a numbers game.
Oh, do you think that it's a false positive?
Oh, don't tell me she's going to test positive. A lot of people really dislike Teddy, but I'm not one of them. I really like her. So nothing that happened to her by the end of this episode or in the next season.
You're adopting a baby for your friend.
She said you're adopting a baby for your friend, but the subtitle said you're adopting a baby with your friend. That just completely changes the context.
It was only for a little while, right?
You sure?
Go to your surgery. I'm fine.
Won't they have to get married to be able to adopt? Although they aren't going to adopt, they're going to foster. So do people have to be married to be able to foster? Because I remember when Meredith and Derek were adopting Zola and they were filling out the forms, they got married so that they could adopt her.
I'm Girly.
I'm Meredith.
Why? I knew something could happen just by seeing that Meredith was in close range. So of course something was going to happen to her and she would help.
Are you ready? You sure? It's just a bronch and some cultures. Don't forget, you gave me this job to change things. So that's what I'm doing.
She is the Crane Creslow.
But I really hope you figure out something fast because I gotta prove to Foster.
There we go. One step closer to motherhood.
Marriage and more kids. I don't want it. And I know that all of this would be unimaginably worse and more confusing if I was high, so.
Again, the way that this woman has evolved, how aware she has become of the way she herself functions, of how her addiction and dependence functions.
Maybe we should wait one more day.
Teddy.
I mean, just to be sure.
Listen, the kids are fine. We're all testing negative, and there's no patients testing positive.
Super happy for Daddy, but when Owen said that almost no patients are testing positive, I can't help but think of the disparity that exists between countries. I mean, I see it on social media how so many countries have just gone back to some form of normalcy, and here we are in lockdown. In other countries, people have gotten vaccinated, they can go out without masks, and here it's like we're back to square one.
And Leo made me bring you a very special celebration meal.
Mac and cheese?
Yeah, in a mug.
Hey, that amount of mac and cheese is not going to fulfill anyone.
You look beautiful.
Oh. There we go.
2 weeks is a really long time.
Talk about half a year.
Oh. Merry Christmas.
Aww.
These guys will keep you company and play you music and...
They better not be setting Joe up for losing Luna. I cannot handle that. I cannot accept that.
What do you think?
I thought it was pretty clear we were just doing the baby thing.
Joe is a comedian.
It's too small, right?
Choices.
Not stupid, I got a sapphire too.
Choices.
So, choices. I need choices.
Unless you'd rather pass out again to get out of this.
Let's have ourselves a date.
Bailey, wait your turn.
We love Christmas on Grey's Anatomy.
Okay, Leo, this one is from Auntie Amelia.
And Uncle Link.
No, this one is just from Auntie Amelia.
Hold up.
Oh, come on, man.
I am asking you in front of everyone.
Including your ex-wife.
Meredith is a comedian.
Would you please continue to make me the happiest man alive?
Yes. Yes.
How many weddings are we going to have in this finale? What the hell?
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
I can't wait to get my vaccination. I do have to wait. Oh, Boki. She has my heart.
I love needles.
Dr. Humor.
What if we wait too long and she develops sepsis and is too sick for a transplant?
We're not there yet. You took my joy.
You took mine.
Mother-daughter are bickering.
Oh, thank you.
Also love their friendship, how they unconditionally support each other.
You're allowed to want what you want, even if it's not what he wants.
Spell it out, Richard Webber. He's such a dad to all of us.
Oh, congratulations, Wilson. Oh, I'm so thrilled for you. And Luna.
The way that she said that.
She is expensive, though.
Is this you asking me for a raise?
Who remembers Meredith asking for a raise from Bailey? Such an iconic scene. Who is that?
Amanda, did you have the good news?
Wilson, you didn't.
No, it's easy to push for change.
Should I? Yeah, I should just... Thanks again. Thank you.
We love the comical side of Bailey.
So, treatment options.
Double lung transplant?
Yes, but since she could suffer additional bleeding or sudden death, that is not an option.
Well, it could be. If you made it one.
Thank you, Helm.
They are Meredith's students.
Perez?
We transplant her right lung and also her left.
Perez is a comedian. Everybody on the show is a comedian.
Just tell me before you do it.
I'm already done.
Oh, Owen's mom, we've missed you.
There are millions of people who are going to be suffering from the after effects of COVID, and we need to advocate for them as hard as we advocate for everybody else.
And there we have the future chief of surgery. Not that Bailey isn't an exceptional chief of surgery, but we know that Bailey is the one who raised Meredith, so of course she's gonna pass on the baton. Is that what it's called? to Meredith.
And Bailey, you know, if this was me or your mother, you would be screaming from the rooftops.
We've already seen how whenever something happens to Meredith, Bailey is the first one to step up. The way that she saved her life when she was giving birth to Bailey. That's a little confusing, although his name is Derek, but everybody calls him Bailey. Her mama bear really kicks in whenever something happens to Meredith.
Mom!
I love these two to death. Who remembers Sadie, who used to call Meredith Death?
In sickness and in health.
Weird exchanging looks.
So they found a donor for Girly. We have to go. So, can you please tell Maggie what happened? And can you watch the kids?
Of course. Yeah, go.
Such a family, all of them.
You better give me a good price. The economy's trash. You're lucky I'm even looking.
Yeah, well, now that you actually have some money.
Oh! Okay, so two things. Jackson is still in the picture. The line of communication is open. And now, now she's adopted Luna. And she's also in a new place.
Welcome home, Joe.
Love you too.
Welcome home.
Aww.
Welcome home, Luna.
Oh, that's Jackson's place. Of course.
I have a village of people in my life who wanted me to recover, pulling for me at every complication. And Girly's people can't be here, so we're her village.
Meredith Grey deserves the world. One of the most inspiring female characters in any television show ever. Just a juxtaposition, how the season started with Teddy taking care of Meredith, and the season is ending with both of them scrubbing into the same surgery, performing the same surgery.
You okay? You need a break?
No. Why, do you?
No.
Boki, irrigation, please.
And I love how Boki is part of Meredith's village. She's been a constant since season 1. Sola, Bailey, and Ellis are going to help Link propose to Amelia.
Will you do me the honor of marrying me?
No. Oh, but she wants what she wants, and she doesn't want what she doesn't want. Sorry, Link.
Are you responsible for this?
There's the clap out that Meredith escaped with Jackson.
I'ma do things mine.
Oh, mama and daughter. That is the support that Meredith deserves.
Grow to love.
Christina!
You're still here? I'm still here.
Meredith is all the village that people need. Hey, I would call that a happy season finale. I would also consider Amelia not saying yes to Link a happy thing for her. I mean, she does not want to get married and she shouldn't be forced to, because that's also not fair for Link. So we clearly have that storyline to explore in the 18th season, which hopefully will be out in September as usual. And that was a nice closure to the 17th season that has been such a roller coaster ride. But I do have a question. So Teddy and Owen are just engaged and they're not married yet, so we still have their wedding perhaps to see? That's the end of season 17 of Grey's Anatomy, and I always say this, but I get the feeling that the next season might be the last. We'll see what happens until it comes out. There might be an announcement, there might not be, but the next Grey's Anatomy reaction video that you're going to see on my channel will be in September. I hope you stick around until then. Thank you for watching my videos throughout the 17th season. I didn't think so many people would watch my videos. Your support has been amazing. I love reading your comments. I love reading your theories. I love seeing the people you ship, and I will see you soon. And if you stick around for other videos on my channel, I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.